Well, I'm from media and I'm doing AS Media, and we're going to be making an opening, a film opening for the genre of social realism. And social realism basically shows all the struggles that teenagers go through. So whether it's relationships, drug abuse, violence, gang related, anything like that. And we'd just like to ask you a few questions on it.
Okay. Right.
So the first one is, what settings do you associate with social realism?
Personally, I would think like estates, sort of
council
rundown
estates,
areas.
rundown areas.
In local estates, like the alleyways, abandoned areas.
Okay.
Like a council estate, like because it's to do with gangs.
Yeah, that's right.
Somewhere depressing, maybe in a council estate, maybe in prison, something to do with gangs, maybe community centres, outside schools, stuff like that.
Sometimes an urban place would be good because there's lots of buildings, there's lots of places to hide,
That's really
lots of
clever.
shops
That's a
because
good idea.
for guns and stuff.
Yeah, if it's gang related, then they might need props like that. It's a good idea. What do you expect or think of when you hear of a social realism film?
I just think it's a bit depressing, very hard hitting. Normally has quite a strong punchline that makes you think of things perhaps, not things that you necessarily haven't thought of, but
Widens it a bit.
possibly, yeah. But it's just the fact that it's so much more hard hitting than something that's, you know,
Just hear about it.
glamorised.
Yeah.
Some of my friends talk about like adulthood.
The movie?
Yeah.
Have you seen it yourself?
No.
Not really into it.
I expect to see like people struggle in it, like and see like it's like based on real life stories, and like I expect them to see like feel pain and like what they go through.
Okay.
I think there's a need for it if it's going to tackle problems encountered by young people.
Most of the actors in social realist films are picked up from the street. Do you think this is effective?
Yeah, I do think it's effective because they wouldn't exactly go for like a celebrity, a well-known. They'll go for people that are least known.
Probably
Yes,
yes.
because
Yeah. They got first-hand experience.
Yeah. On the weekend, would you particularly choose to watch a social realist film? Or would you prefer like a horror, comedy?
we watch if it's we'd watch gang-related films, wouldn't we?
Yeah, we watched the. I was watching.
I mean, you need to know what's going on around your areas.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
was watching.
Personally, no, because like I'm more into like horror and
Horror
thriller.
films. You prefer to be a bit scared?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not really.
No? You'd rather watch a different genre?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because like it's really sad to watch and it's like emotional and like you just feel sorry for the kids and everything.
So you prefer like a comedy or... Yeah.
Probably.
What emotions would you feel whilst watching them?
Well, I think primarily I would think I'd like to keep away from the areas,
Away from them?
especially now that we have young children.
Yeah.
Straight away we'd think try and keep them away.
So it's made you more aware of the issues around you?
We allow them to see the programmes, it doesn't matter, because they need to know what's going on.
Exactly, and that's the whole
But-
aim of social realism.
But when we're outside, we'd rather keep them away.
Okay, I
keep
see.
them like safer areas.
It's like I've seen people being through there like that position and everything, and it's like really like emotional to watch them go through these painful moments.
And situation.
A bit sad because it makes me think how I should be more grateful for my life.
Okay, yeah, that's a really good response. I'm sure a lot of us feel like that as well.
Feel real sadness for a lost generation because it is a lot of youngsters, not just youngsters, but particularly youngsters that these things are focusing on. Wonder what's happened in their lives
To make them...
for this to happen.
Yeah.
Think about what establishments like schools, the family unit, what role even religion might have in preventing some of these tragic stories in these sorts of
Do you
films.
think social realism helps you empathise with other people's situations?
Yes, it does actually, it does. We always hear about somebody's child's probably in the wrong sort of environment, in the gang and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Doing the wrong
And I think
kind
a lot of
things.
parents can help their children
Yeah,
better themselves.
exactly.
And I don't think we do that as much as we used to.
Possibly, because it is so hard hitting, because it's not glamorised, because there's nothing sensational about it. But equally, how many people do actually watch it? You know,
That's a good point.
and is it the people that are in the
Already
position.
involved.
Yeah, but also are they the people that are in a position to influence society, or is it people that are part of that group in the first place, if that makes sense?
Yeah.
So how much impact can the people that are actually watching the
Can they
audience?
change?
Yeah, how much impact can they actually have? Maybe they need to be targeted towards, MPs, councillors, people with much more influence, positions in power, positions of influence, really.
Yeah, because it tells you like not to judge a book by its cover, and it gives you a visual aid of you fitting into another person's shoes.
Do you think many people don't really do that?
No, they lack that ability.